Class, we're going to do listing 15-1 from your textbook. It is on page 587, and if you want to follow along, we're just going to create a new project, a new Java project. I'm going to name this Chapter 15 Listing 15_1, and then for my main class, I'm going to make it match the textbook, and we'll call this main class. Hang on, let me see what they called it. Handle event, okay. Pretty creative, but it'll match. My computer, of course, remember, is designed to make you feel like you have a fast computer. I'm going to do some imports on some of my JavaFX libraries. Application.application. Geometry.pos for position. Scene.scene. And scene.control. I'm hitting something there wrong. Control with the lowercase c. Button. Scene.layout. I was trying to watch there. .hbox. And stage. .stage. Yeah, we're going to have some new ones. We're going to be using the event class, and we're going to be importing the action event. And from the event class, the event handler. Didn't do it right, did it? Event handler. Doesn't want event handler in our book. There we go. So that should be all of the imports that we need. Our event handler, of course, it's going to be tied to our action event to create this action. Now we have our class statement, and the first thing that we want to do is extend our application class, and then we'll do our @override to override our start method, and our start method is going to be past our primary stage. Now in our start method, we're going to create a pane. We're going to use an hbox for that, and we'll set it to 10 for its default property. Then we'll adjust our pane and use the set alignment property. And we want to set the alignment to the center. So that works well. Now I want to create a button. This button is going to be named BT OK. And its text property is going to be set to OK. Next, I want to create another button named BT Cancel. And I want it to say Cancel. Now, I'm going to tell Java here how to create a handler, and we don't have this class created yet, so we're going to have some errors. Let's go ahead and scroll down and create our class so that we can avoid that and we can see how this is going to work. Now I want to come down past my main and past my class, closing curly brace, and I'm going to create a new class called OK Handler class. Now it's going to implement the system interface event handler, and the system interface event handler expects a data type, and we're going to pass in a data type of an action event. Remember, the open and close greater than and less than symbols indicate a generic, and we'll be looking at the generic specifications very soon in a later chapter. For now, just know that we need to pass an action event as the generic data type for this specific instance. Now, we've created our handler class, and if you moused over your error, you would see that it says you need to implement your abstract method handle. So let's do that. It's an override, and we're going to implement that as a void handle. Now, handle expects a parameter of an action event, convenient, huh? And we're going to call that action event E. We'll go ahead and output some information here. OK button clicked. So that's what's going to happen if somebody clicks on our OK button. Now we want to create another class, and this is going to be our cancel handler class. It also implements the system event handler using an action event generic type. And again, we've got to override our handle method. And in this one, we want to output that message, cancel button clicked. Okay, so these are our classes that are going to be used to handle our actions. So we've created specific class implementations here that implement the handle method so that we can know what to do when that event occurs. Now I'm going to go back up to my start method, and in my start method I can continue on now. I've created these buttons, and I want to tell the buttons what to do when somebody clicks on them. So I'm going to say, okay button, first I have to back up. I was getting ahead. Now I want to create an instance of our handler class called OK Handler class. We'll call this Handler 1, is what they call it in our book. And We have a more constructor for that. Now that we've instantiated an instance of our OK Buttons handler class, we can update our button to use that. So we'll say, hey, set on action, and the handler we want to use is handler 1. Now, for our cancel, again, we need to create an instance of our handler class. We'll call it handler 2. Now our constructor there. And now we're ready to update our button to say, hey, whenever you have an action, use handler 2. So now we've created listener classes and we've created action events for our different objects that are going to be displayed. Let's go ahead and add those buttons to our pane. Add all, and we want to add our OK button and our cancel button. Sorry, pane, not page. Now we've added those items to our pane. We're ready to create our scene. And we'll go ahead and use our pane to populate that scene, put our actors there on the stage. Now for our stage, first, let's set our title. And we want our title to say something nice like handle event. Then on our primary stage, we want to set our scene to our scene, handy like that. And lastly, we want to show our stage. That should be everything that we need. We don't have any errors here. I'll put in my main because I know sometimes this thing doesn't like to run it properly. Now, I've got my handler classes for my OK button and my cancel button, and up here in the code, we are creating instances of both of those classes, and then we're using those instances to associate with our object as an action event. So let's run this, and we should see some 10s. Oh, there they are. They're little bitty. Now here's my OK button clicked, and my cancel. Alright, so it's doing the action I like. And of course, in that action event, we could call any other methods or do anything else that we needed to, populate text boxes, enable and disable other buttons, all of those kinds of things that we need to do in our applications. So that's that for this application. We'll be back with another. Thanks.